Hello. Okay, so we have a fun video today. I have 3 styles in the color Ice Lavender Latte by Belle Tress. Now that color has been discontinued, and so I want to look at 3 different styles, and I'm not sure if I know I've done a review on one of these styles, but I don't know if I've done like just singular reviews on these. So we'll go over cap construction and all the deets, but the point is I want to keep one and I want to put the rest in my live sale. So let's look at these styles and figure out which one I should keep. Okay. I absolutely love this color Ice Lavender Latte, and if you've been around, you know, like one of my favorite colors was from Renee Paris's Muse line called Lilac Cloud, and they discontinued it in the style that I loved. So I've been trying to find a similar color, and this one is comparable, except this has a root and that one did not have a root, but this one's discontinued too. So
Seriously.
So the first style we're going to look at is Dogana 16. And I don't know if I'm not sure if I have any other wigs in Dogana 16 in like a different color or not. But at any rate, this is her, and she is in hand-tied lace front. She's got the mono part. Okay, we have the soft bendable ear tabs, we have the soft extended nape, and then the rest of the cap here is wefted, and she does have the bra strap type adjusters. As you can see, this Ice Lavender Latte does have this sort of warm toned brown root, which I really like, and it goes all the way into this style. The coloring for Ice Lavender Latte will go into each style. This is a very dynamic sort of color. There's some lavender, there's some sort of pinky colors. So I absolutely love this. I'm pretty sure I don't think I've ever, no, because I would be like, woo woo. Okay, so this is a left-handed part. This is a similar length and waviness to Aesthetica's Ocean, except for Aesthetica's Ocean is that wide lace front edge, so you can kind of part it wherever. This is a set part. Okay, I like this one. This is one I could see wearing, just the style in general, but also in this color. So let's look at her from the back. Yeah, I think it's a doable length. Okay, so this is the first one. So far, I'm feeling like if I had to say right now, this is going to be the one, but let's see, you know, I change my mind every time. So the next one that we have, which I think is a similar style, maybe just longer, and that's Rosella. All of Belle Tress's styles are heat safe, so that's just something to keep in mind. I had Rosella in, I feel like it was like Peach Bellini or something, and I kind of went back and forth on whether I liked it or not. Yeah, so this is a similar style. It has the left-handed part. So this is pretty much, and I'll put this on the same style, but this particular one is longer, which is the Rosella, which is normally what I would go for, but I'm digging this shorter one, so we'll see. Oh my gosh, so stressful. Ugh. What should I keep? All right, so this is the same cap construction as the Dogana. And Dogana does come in 23, I'm pretty sure, 23 inches. So you can see this is the same exact cap construction. So let's see. Okay. So this is what this is the length that I would normally go for. However, I've been rocking a lot with Allegro 18, and I just think that I don't have a ton of wigs that are this like shorter length, and I do have a lot of wigs that are this length and longer, but they're pretty much the same exact style, just one of them is going to be longer. Yeah, and this, you know, has the layering, obviously, because it's longer. Yeah. So far, I'm still sticking with the Dogana 16, okay? This last one is probably the one that's going to throw it for a loop. So last but not least, we have Pike Place. I definitely didn't do a standalone review on Pike Place. She is the same exact cap construction as well. And she's also a left-sided part. This is a similar length to the Dogana 16. However, this is definitely more just longer waves, as opposed, it's not as wavy as the other two. So let's check it out. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty similar in length, maybe a little bit longer. I do like that it's not like wavy. I don't know. Yeah, this one is pretty. Oh, see, this is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a problem because I feel like it's between. So it's definitely between this one and the Dogana 16. Let's look at her from the back. I've been doing these videos lately about choosing, and it's just like so hard. People are like, oh my gosh, I'd love to like own, you know, a wig boutique. You would think that, you know, getting to play with all the wigs, but like you can't keep them all. And when you have to decide, and there's just so many and they're all pretty, it's like, all right, this is what I'm going to do. If you've been watching these videos, you know that it's the pictures that help me to decide when I cannot decide. So I'm going to get my other phone. I'm going to take some photos because then I can use them on the website. But I'm going to take some photos and then I'm going to come back wearing the one that I've decided on based on the photos. We know it's not Rosella. So it's between Pike Place and Dogana 16. So if you're watching this, I want you to put down below real quick right now before I come back of which one, the Dogana 16 or the Pike Place, did I decide to keep. Then I want you to write another comment with ones you would decide to keep and the one that you think that I should keep. So the first comment's like what you think I'm going to pick, and then the next comment is what you would pick for me and also which one you would pick for yourself. So, okay, let me go and I'll be right back. Okay. So this is the one I chose. Actually, when I took the photos, I had said I definitely wasn't keeping the Rosella, but then when I took the photos, I'm like, oh, this is the one that I think is the prettiest on me. Like maybe not the prettiest, but the one that I really enjoyed on me. And I owned Rosella before and I didn't keep it. So I was like, there was something about it that made me get rid of it the first time. So maybe I shouldn't do it a second time. Cause like fool me once, you know? And so, okay. So then I put on the Pike Place, which when I was done doing the main part of this video, I really did think that I was going to keep the Pike Place. But when I was taking the photos, although they look beautiful and I really did enjoy them. See, this is the photo of the one that I chose, which is a Dogana 16, which, yeah. But when I took the photos of Pike Place, see, this is the Rosella, and I like it. It's pretty. It's normally the style I would go for. That's why it's really interesting. Sometimes I have an issue with a side part at all. This is the one that I thought that I would go for. But this is why I didn't. You can see it in this photo here. Do you see how this is falling in front of my eye? And you know, if you're here, you know that I have an issue with bangs. But one of the things I have is certain styles, like this has a bang. But do you see how I can put this back away from my face? I wear false lashes. And when things like fall and I can feel it touching my lash, it drives me up a wall. And I don't know that I ever really pinpointed that was one of the reasons why I did not want to have a wig with bangs and things like that. But this one here will let me sort of move this back away from the face. And so, yes, I'm going with a Dogana 16, which I wasn't sure I was going to do. So let me just, as we're finishing up this video, I'm going to comb through this because this is the one I'm going to keep. Also, I don't have a ton of wigs this length other than like, Ocean's a similar length. It's probably a little bit longer. Oh, I guess I can go ahead and take the tag off. It might be a little bit longer, but it's a similar length, and it's a similar vibe. And I do like, you know, Ocean's sort of there's certain wigs that I have that I just like, if I'm running late, or if I wasn't expecting to be doing something, or I want to look good, and, you know, I'm traveling, so I can't really take something that's going to just annoy the crap out of me. I'm always good if I take an Ocean. Like, no matter what the scenario, I'm always good if I go with Ocean. I'm secure in that. So you should always have a wig that, you know, if you're running late or in any of those scenarios where you don't have the time to be playing around with it, or you're just not sure, have those wigs that you can have in that like quick go-to, because it's really, really helpful in this sort of wig life that we are doing. So I combed through that zigzaggy part. Let's put her back on. Let's put her on. I don't know. There's a literal snowstorm outside, and I have these birds, and I feel like they don't know what's what. Should they have gone south? Should they have not? Are they making the wrong decision? Although I live in the frozen tundra anyway, we are getting hit pretty good. Like, we've had like 1-degree temperatures, and I mean, a lot of the country's getting hit. So for us, people are like, oh my gosh, whoa, whoa. I'm like, that's just a Tuesday around here, because I live in the northeastern part of the country, and I also live near 2 lakes. I actually live so close to one lake that I can see it from my house. And then there's one of the Great Lakes just within a few miles. So we get what's called lake effect snow, and that translates to snow when no one else has snow anywhere else except for you, even 10 miles away. Yeah, I made the right choice. This is definitely, I just love how this goes up and away. Now, I could wet this down and comb it, and it wouldn't have to go up and away, but the fact that it does go up and away, really, I enjoy that. So I don't have time to really get this together because I have a live sale coming up. Yeah, definitely this was a good choice. And I don't have another Dogana 16. I think I do have a Dogana 23, but I do not have it in this color, but I do not have a Dogana 16. So this is adding 2 things to my wig collection that I did not have before. A wig that's this length with the left, you know, sort of side part. This color, I don't have a wig this color in my long-term collection. So yeah, what do you think? Okay, so let me know which one you thought I was going to pick, which one you would have picked for me, which one you'd pick for yourself. And if you like these types of videos, let me know. I have I shouldn't say a few more. I have a ton sort of in this vein of looking at either multiple wigs in different colors, or I'm sorry, one wig in different colors, or one color, multiple wigs. And, you know, we'll just go through, figure out deets, but just like we were hanging out, picking out clothes or wigs together, you can help me decide what would you pick, what would I pick, and then maybe you'll find one that you want to get for yourself. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I will see you really soon. Bye.